All right, mic is on. That is better. So we just need to wait for some viewers. We have some viewers coming in. So we did this trade earlier, the breakout here, up to here. Um, and it did reach the target exactly as predicted. But it had to come down, confirm, and it actually went down beneath the line, but eventually it hit the target just perfectly, as that was the target here. But it had to do a little bit of confirmation up and down on our support box here. So we can make this green and just call this whole thing a support box. So yeah, let's do that. Change this to green. Oh, didn't want to turn green. Turn blue instead. Green. Yeah. So this is our support box. And this is our downwards going line. We had a bit of a fake out here. But also we had this W pattern forming here. If you can see, that's a W pattern. Came down, broke the neckline of the W pattern. And because the W pattern will be from, this is a huge W, and then set a new high, went into our no resistance zone up here. So now we're gonna make some new zones, but let's see here now what is happening here. Struggling to beat the prior high here, coming down. So we are in a downward. I mean, the stock is up. It says 55%, but we are in a downwards going trend line here. If we see from the high of the after hours trade from yesterday, we formed this triangle, broke out here into the no resistance zone, and almost managed to go up and set a new high. But yeah, we're stopped here for some reason. I can't find any resistance there. I guess people were just happy with the gains. Came up, went sideways a little bit, and then just shut down. Went in back to this triangle. Let's just complete this triangle. In case we go down, I would love to trade. If we just kept within this triangle here and broke out here towards the end where we have flat support in this support box here, and just break out here, that would be a crazy target. That would be crazy. But now we have this fake out. Came down, touched the support here. So we soon gonna make some new patterns here. To say, I mean, the obvious one right now is to get in here and trade that. I think we can take away this. Yeah, there's a little bit of support. I don't think that's going to be too. I think it's this that is our line, and that it's going to be like that. So the obvious trade now would be to trade from here, from the confirmation here, and up towards this line. Yeah, let's see. But it does look like we're gonna have a bearish cross forming. So Maybe that's not because what happened down here is where I was ending my old previous stream earlier today. We had a bullish cross and then came up, broke into the no resistance zone, and then from there it was blue skies. So now it looks like we're gonna have a bearish cross forming. So I think we're gonna go down inside this again. This is is then a fake out, but I'm not sure if we can call it a fake out when it's uh, a crazy gain like that. How big was it? 20%. Yeah. Oh, so where can we put those? Yeah, I think we're just gonna set it here because we didn't face any resistance going up here on this one. So we're gonna get probably a bullish cross again. Yeah, of course it's gonna be a bullish cross. We had a bearish cross here. We're gonna have a bullish cross now, and a bounce here. Yeah, this is starting to look like a good trade right from the get-go here. To get the trade here and wait for the bullish cross. But it's downwards going support. I don't like that too much, but we're at the end of a very big triangle. But there was a fake out, so it's not a given. Okay, now we're dropping, but yeah, but we are probably gonna see this bullish cross, and then we should have a move to the upside. Yeah, I'm leaning towards that. But we need to make a candle close above the 20 and above the 50. Then I'm bullish. How are we looking on RSI? Not too good. How did that RSI play out? Not because if we're underneath 30, then we're normally making a good trade. We're at 40, which is not that bad. But yeah, we need a bullish cross. We need for the current candle to a candle to close above the green line and above the 50 and the 20 moving average. That's my conditions. So if anyone is in chat and can just confirm that my microphone is working, I can do it myself. So if anyone is in yeah, there we go. Yeah, my microphone is working. I would like it a lot better if we didn't have this fake out. Yeah, now we are so high that the trade was either from here up to here, but then it would be better to get that trade further down so there is more movement. But I think the trade is now breaking this red line of resistance here, and then we might see a trade to here or maybe even up here. Because we are no longer in the situation where we had earlier with no zones of no and little resistance. That was beautiful. For that to happen again, we need to get above here. But it's kind of looking bullish at the same time as it's not. Oh, the VIX is up. Tesla down 6%. Yeah, there is. Bitcoin is holding good. Ethereum not so much. What else we got? Yeah, SLP is down. Nothing too much. A little bit of a correction. But the WIX is up 20%. That means the market is very fearful. Because that normally don't go up that much. If Nasdaq and SLP is not going down um, by quite a lot, and it's not looking like that's the case. Nasdaq down 2%, 2-3%. Anyway, back to GameStop. I think today we don't care too much about what happened with the other stuff, even though I'm starting to like Tesla. 6% down. Yeah, I might pick up some Tesla, especially if I can get it at 600. Let's see if anyone is in chat. We just started the stream, so normally take a little bit of time before people get in. Not a huge YouTuber yet, but make sure you subscribe. Help us get there so we can start giving away some free Bitcoin. This is a non-profit thing. Yeah, we got the bullish cross. Probably gonna get a bounce from here up to here. I would be surprised if that didn't happen with the bullish cross. How big is this trade? That's a 10% trade. RSI is a little bit high. But that's this breakout. This could be the confirmation, but we might follow this for a while. So it's a trade with a downwards going sloping downward sloping pull out. Oh, no, my brain freeze. Total brain freeze. Stop loss, a downward going stop loss. So you want to have your stop loss at least beneath the support box here. So that's still quite a lot to the downside. That's 12%. So risk reward wise, it's not too good. Otherwise, you might have to set your stop loss at this line or just beneath it. But as you can see, there are so huge movements that it's hard to make trades like that. I mean, this is the sort of safe zone where there is a lot of support and resistance. So right now, I really want this to come down and bounce around here for a little while and then have a breakout. The question is also how valid this is with this fake out here. Huge fake out, but I think if we take a trade from the breakout here and have um, stop losses beneath this line here, that is probably a much better risk to reward um, play than taking a trade here, hoping for it. It might get up here, um, but then I'd rather wait. Yeah, I'd rather wait for it to come down here, maybe go inside here again, or for it to come up here and break this. That is better because then we can have a flat stop loss here on this resistance line. That will turn into support once we break it. I think that's a better play. It's easy to get carried away when we see movements like this because the potential gains are so crazy, but the movements are so fast that it can be a very expensive trades if we get liquidated, and you don't want to get liquidated. But better to be liquidated than to lose at all. Another good strategy, if you see the largest moves today, the largest moves today is around 25-ish% to the downside. So if you set your limit order, of course you need to look at also if there is any support around that level, because you don't want to be doing that. But if you set your limit order 25% below, or maybe 20% below the current price, then you might catch one of these. Like if you had a 20% limit order set here, maybe it's not going to happen that fast. So this was the largest fall today. That was about 18%. Yeah, so maybe if you set a buy order 15% below the price, hope to get it and hope for just a rebound, because this is one party selling, and as soon as they're done selling, there's going to be a dead cat bounce. So there is money to be made there. And then also when you set your limit order, set it like sell after 8% profit. That is the tactic I use on Bitcoin when Bitcoin is going parabolic. I call it buy the whale dump strategy. So I'm just setting limit orders way below the current price, and then I hope that someone will at some point dump a lot of stocks or coins, and I'm ready to catch them, and I hope for this dead cat bounce and then get out before the top. That's been very efficient in the Bitcoin rally, because especially when things are going up parabolic, then you're going to have people with huge leverage buying in and selling when they profit, or if they get liquidated, then you might have huge movements, flash crashes, that get bought out by this strategy. So yeah, it seems like we're getting that bounce here, but risk reward, what was kind of not good enough here. Of course, you might say it was possible to do a trade here and have a stop loss set here as well. But if you look here, once we broke it to the downside, both here and here, we went all the way down to our support box. So I think if we had a stop loss here, it would just hit it and get liquidated if we broke down below this. So question now probably gonna be if we can beat this red line here. And I do have to say, guys, if you have the time, go watch a YouTube video called GameStop the movie. It's very informative, and it kind of give you an insight on what's going on behind the scenes and why the movement was born. Um, so that is, but maybe not today. Today we trade GameStop, but yeah, if you have the time in the coming days, watching that was good fun. It's about democracy, it's about corruption, it's about big money, all the things we don't like. Well, we do like democracy, but we don't like when it's being corrupted. What we do want to say is decentralization of the whole system, from money to politics, from every anything. That is what we want to see. So it's no longer possible to corrupt it, manipulate, and uh, make the little guy pay for it. We got a little bit of a W shape forming here now. Um, that is pretty much what we saw here. If you see this W and this line is then also the neckline of the W, then we had a big pump to the upside. Now we have a little bit smaller version of that here, with a more flat W. So maybe we go up here, test the resistance here, go down, and then if we break that, target is height up the W. So technically that would make it up here, but we're gonna face resistance. Either here, probably not so much here, but at least here, this area. So I would not play this all the way to the top. But first things first, first we need to break this one. And now it's happening what we expected to happen, to get a bounce here, go up and test this. But risk reward wise, it was maybe not a good trade. So that's why I didn't take that trade. Sometimes it is like that, you expect something to happen, it happened, and but if the risk reward um, didn't make sense, then you might as well just go and bet the red on the roulette, and yeah, sometime it is red. But that is the trade now. Up here, break this, confirm it, and then shoot up to the moon. How much resistance is at this level? We are back. So, okay, we came down a little bit. Almost tested this line, but it's falling. Let's get my chat up again. No live viewers. I guess taking a phone call will do that. Little bit of a cup and handle. Maybe not. Okay, I see something. This W got a neckline now, looking like that. So a push above that should send us higher. Maybe take it all the way from the wig. This is the W pattern. This is the neckline. That should be possible. Use this to get us above this red line. Maybe I need more subscribers before doing live streams, but I enjoy this, so. I'm sitting here trading anyway, so might as well. Oh, yeah, I have my mic on. Hello. So let's see if we can find any more of these no resistance zones. Yeah, I'm gonna make one in here all the way up to this point. And then we call that a non-resistance zone. Maybe up to this point. Let's just make it a line. A line in the sand. Here. Make it the same color. Like this. This is the no resistance zone. We use this tactic back here when we did this trade from here up to here. I think it was, yeah, up to here. And then we came down into the resistance box. This is now the resistance box. It's pretty established support and resistance within this, from this line to this line. And then we came up and we hit the target perfectly. We had this W forming here, and then pooh, choom, to the top. To the moon, that's where we want to go. I think the target of 800 is a little bit out of reach that people were talking about this morning. So we want to get into this no resistance zone, and we're probably going to pump up here. But we need for this W pattern to break the neckline here. Then there will be a pump most likely. So if we didn't have this fake out, I'm just going to show you, because now with this fake out, I'm not 100% sure. But I'll just show you the potential of this, because it's crazy. This is absolutely going to blow your mind. But it didn't happen here. But if we have a real breakout here, that is the target. But we're probably going to face resistance here at the not all-time high, but the high from yesterday after hours. But it's a crazy target. There is potential here to walk home with crazy gains. How many percent is that? So say this is the breakout. Already happened. It's about 40%. Crazy. But we're not seeing it yet. But with a pattern this large, how many touch point? 1, 2, 3. Another phone call. This is crazy. 1 second. I'll do it after. I'll do the phone call after the stream. We need to concentrate on trading now, not phone calls. Volume off. There we go. So we're going down for another confirmation. How is the moving averages looking? Yeah, the bullish cross we talked about, pump to this line here. Another bounce at this line. So I think this is starting to get very well at this line here now, as we have a few touches here, touch here, and all the way up there, and then this fake out down here to the support box, back up into another breakout that still people are not sure about. But when we come down here, the risk to reward is going to be quite good. So yeah, ideally down here, maybe inside the triangle again, and then the breakout. Might see at least something similar to this. And we can also paint our W pattern so new people can see it. This. And above this line, target for that is let's take it from there and just place it out here. So basically target is the red line, this, and maybe even a little bit before to play it safe. You can play it already down here. That's still quite a move from here up to here. It's 9% move. That's more than enough. But right now, not too much is going on. Do we have anyone in chat? Hi, I'm here. So basically now we're just waiting for a little bit more people to get in. Maybe I should poke on my Discord that I'm live. So another bounce at the line now, maybe. Risk reward is starting to look better for trading bounces of this line now. If we don't close within the triangle again, because strong support is here in this box between this level and this level. There is strong support. Yeah, we closed inside the triangle, which can be good, because then we can have another breakout. We had these fake outs, but then we might have another breakout as the triangle come to a close. That might make people very bullish with a strong support down here, because that's the lowest we've seen all day. If we don't count the initial fall down here where we did this trade from here up to here. Some people that followed my previous stream, they stayed in all the way until here, where the actual target was. It's very brave, but yeah, that was good gains. So now, just a few minutes, we will come to a close on this formation here, and we get to see if it's valid. I would be surprised if we broke this box as we tested this box here, 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 here. I mean, all days since the market opened. This is probably as close to bottom as we're going to get. And on the RSI, we are almost within RSI strategy trading. Then you want the RSI to be below 30. That is, we are right at the limit now. And we are at this closing triangle of this huge formation with 40% upside. You can maybe pull this line all the way down here, but let's wait and let's wait and see if we have to move this line down here. Then we get some more time. Bearish cross now, but the 50 moving and the 20 moving is quite close to each other, so that makes it possible to form, yes, a bearish cross now, and then a bullish cross down here. If we get a bullish cross down here, then I'm definitely taking the trade when we break out. But then I'm not gonna wait for this target. I'm gonna wait for the target of this line here. So I'm probably gonna take it from, well, now we're breaking out up here, so it's still a good move from here up till this point. How big move is that? 9% to the upside, 10 to the downside. Yeah. Or yeah, we need to at least have it down here, the stop loss. So yeah, it's still not good risk to reward. I think I am gonna move my line here because this is from earlier today. I think we're just gonna put it in here like this, right away, and then we increase this line as they meet. So yeah, we might have to wait a little bit longer, but then we can have tighter stop losses. Is it a little bit too low, maybe? Yeah, a little bit. So my stop loss would then be maybe under here. But I really want to come close, further down before the breakout, so there are better risk to reward. Because I don't think it's likely that we break out here and go straight for the 40% target. This W thing did not really happen. I haven't written it totally up, but then we need to go up now. And it's not looking like we want to do that. It's getting a little bit late in the day. How many hours have we been trading since here? Okay. So not too many hours left in the day. Do I have more coffee? Yes, I do. Inside the triangle again. But yeah, let's see how many hours. Let's count the hours. So this is where the markets opened. In the beginning today, we had a lot of timeouts, like 3-4 minute timeouts when the selling and buying stopped. They didn't just stop the buying this time. So okay, let's see. So 14, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours. So there's about 2 hours left, if I'm not mistaken. So we are going to see a decisive move at the end here with this resistance here, and and this line. I'm pretty sure We're gonna see a decision be made here, either a big move to the upside or the more unlikely move to the downside. With all this resistance, I am thinking the closer we can get to this resistance, the better risk to reward um, is looking, and especially if we can get all the way down here, break this line, big pump to the upside. Hopefully, these things do not always go as we wish, but we got better than 50% chance, and that's all we can ask for. And the RSI is looking good as well. So a little fall now, because here, I mean, if you take this as the chance to go 40%, yeah, it's a good trade, risk to reward. Um, but if you just want to go up here, it's getting better, but it's not perfect. You want as little movement as possible to the downside before you hit resistance, and as much upside as possible. But it's soon time to set buy limit orders um, around, yeah, yeah, maybe not yet, not yet. I don't want to do it yet. If we're down here, then I'll just buy inside the triangle and pray for the breakout to the upside, and that resistance will hold. Maybe at this level here. Um, yeah, 120, 31, maybe a little bit higher. 132, but not yet. Or maybe wait. Mm, that's a tough one. Do we have anyone in chat? Feel free to share your thoughts. This might be a huge one. Just want to have to look to see if there's anything I'm missing on smaller time, on smaller scales. We can remove this just to make it easier to see. There is a line going here, but resistance here is strong. W pattern might break to the upside. But yeah, I'm gonna write this W pattern off. That didn't come true. So then this would be the target if we did a trade here, maybe a little bit down to this high. Yeah. This high isn't significant enough, and it's on the down, way down. Big drop here now, a little bit of a pump, bullish cross, break this, boom, to the upside. That's what we want. And it is maybe a 40% move. It could be. It could be a 40% move. It could be a legendary trade. But yeah, want to get as cheaply as possible. And then there is the option of getting out here and the option of getting out here. But right now, not too much happening. Do anyone know when the market closed? I can find that out. I never remember. Do. So that was yesterday. Around here. 21. Yeah, so we're trading for another 40 minutes on the open market, I believe. Yeah, 30 minutes. And after that, it's after hours. But a lot of platforms um, are still open. So this fake out is a little bit worrying, but yeah, still we can have a proper breakout here, even with this fake outs. Because there are touch points. There are 3 touch points on this line. If you don't count all the fake outs, and there are this line is valid because you see touches here, um, kind of here. I mean, we are on the 1 minute time frame. If we went to the 1 hour, then yeah. Then all of these are touch points. Probably. We can have a look. Yeah. There is this breaking it. Other than that, pretty much touching. But GameStop is not traded on the hourly. It's traded on the minutes. So here we go. So that time we have one. We are getting close to the end now of the triangle. There is little time left on the in the market. Are we going to see a big pump to the downside? This trade is 6%, to the upside about 11. Still not very good, but yeah, here we go. Here is pumping. But still not good enough risk to reward. Maybe if you had your stop loss here. I mean, these things happen sometimes, breakout. Yeah, you can take them. And just trade for 1 minute with leverage. Trade the breakout, 1 minute tight stop loss. I don't like that too much. Might be a second chance for this trade now if we go down and bounce from this. Have limit orders here. Get another push. RSI shut up. Really would like to do that trade down here. Closer to the support. But maybe with these huge movements, playing careful like that is not the best tactic. Maybe you need to take some chances. But there's still, even if we break this, I wouldn't do this trade immediately after a big pump like this. If we could just go straight up and break this now, but there might be some opportunities. But let's see if we can get back down in here, closer to the support, then have a breakout. Then it's very little risk and high reward, and that's the kind of trades we like. As a trader, you might have, be 70% certain that, okay, if we break this line, there is going to be a pump to the upside. But if the risk reward doesn't make any sense, if it's close, yeah. But looks like we're coming down for a confirmation again. But we are definitely seeing huge movements once we break this line. I mean, we are seeing movements of 10%-ish, maybe. So maybe people are playing this as a gambling game by buying the breakouts of this line, high leverage selling. But it's a lower high, so another lower high. Maybe people are waiting for us to come in here and then break out. Maybe people are, I mean, you shouldn't be worried about this fake out because it's really a breakout because there's a huge movement to the upside. So it's a good trade. But here there was this W pattern with this line. So you could have your stop losses here. Only 30 minutes left of the day. Yeah, that's another problem. Another bounce on this line. How many confirmations do we need? Maybe it's failing to get momentum because there is so few trading hours left on the open market. But it did pump yesterday like crazy on the after hours. So I don't have Robinhood as I'm in Europe. So I'm not sure if Robinhood is open after hours. Maybe someone in chat know that. And we're back down into the triangle. But this triangle is huge. So it's going to need some decisive volume as well. Here there is, do we have some? No, we don't have too much volume confirmation here. We did on this breakout. So yeah, this is something you want to see. Volume like that when we break out. But it's been a very fun day. Unfortunately, I had to take a break here after this target was hit. But for the people, I got out here. I took the trade from here and I got out here. But some people stayed in this, and oh, that is absolutely beautiful gains here, all the way from here up to here. 20% gain. If you have leverage on that. Oh, we're getting close to a final attack here now. Final attack breaking the resistance box that's been building all day. This is a coordinated attack before the closing of the markets, and we go into little resistance zone, and we are heading towards no resistance zone. If the bulls don't step in here to defend this line, then we are going down instead of up. Can we fudge this line a little bit further down? Little bit, yes. Down here. This is like minimum resistance. This is very few points below this in the little resistance. So they need to close. They need to close above this line. Bearish cross. Down. Because down here there is nothing. If we zoom out, there is just a low of the dump this morning, and then there's kind of nothing. So if you say the dump this morning stopped at this point, yeah, it's falling. For principal reasons, I'm not going to short this stock, but if it was not for that, I would do that now if we close here. This is the last line of defense. This is, and it's weak support. Fake out and then to the downside, yeah. This seemed to be sort of a coordinated attack, short attack, sell attack, before the market is closing, like they're dumping like crazy. Maybe also people who can't trade the after hours are just selling because they don't want to be holding it over the night. But this is the last line of defense. Someone is stepping in to try to defend this line. Beneath this line here. Whew. Fake outs to the upside, fake outs to the downside. Is that what we're going to see? But this was close. This was very close. This is like on the line. On the line of this point here. How is the RSI looking? Not RSI strategy, no. That was not what I wanted. RSI. Oh, why can't I have that up? I want my volume. Oh, never mind. I must have one too many. Um, oh, this is very exciting. There's a battle going on. Someone wants us to close below this line. But it bounced. Below this line, nothing. One close below here. Confirmation. Whew. It's going to drop. But maybe the GME people know this. Maybe they're stepping in to defend that line with their lives. There is volume here as well. How much left? 20 minutes. It's just 1 point here. 1 point. I am very surprised that that held here. That was not much that were needed to bring it below this line and then into this void. And now we're back above. Crazy. This is hard. This is hard to predict. This is feel like gambling. I would not in a million years believe that the last possible point held. So this must be strong support. There must be someone having a lot of orders here to defend this line. The aftermarket is going to be interesting to watch as well, but the day is coming to a close. Do we have anyone in chat? So we know there are resistance down here. But still, this is the triangle. How does it look on the 15-minute candles? Maybe we can get some explanation, better explanation there. Touch, fake out. Not really, no. Yeah, I think this is a 1 minute thing. But it seems like both the Bulls and the Bears are defending their lines now pretty strongly. Have another push to the downside. Will it break this time? If so, there might be the possibility of a last minute short. I mean, this thing moves. This thing moves 10% within a minute almost. So you don't need much time in the trade in order to maybe make some good money. But I'm not shorting this out of principle reasons because I like what the GME guys are doing with this stock. But yeah, I do believe, and I have some shares that I just bought and sort of like donated to the cause. So I'm hoping for it to go upside, but on the upside, but I'm just holding. I don't care. I made enough money in Bitcoin to waste some money on something that, yeah, I I support. So yeah, I support this cause. So I'm sort of biased towards the upside, but I don't mind doing a trade, but I don't want to short it. It will be interesting to see. It's just 10 minutes left. If we close below this line when the traditional opening hours are over. But I'm not sure what Robinhood's. I should maybe look that up to see what kind of opening hours Robinhood have on their stock. I wish I could have an account, but then after what they did, I don't know the full story, but it looked like shady business to me with Robinhood. So I'm probably not going to use them, even if they come to Europe, and even if all the platforms available in Europe is kind of horrible. I mean, it's almost as bad as picking up the phone and calling. It's not far off. I mean, the it's strange that there are so many bad platforms in Europe. I mean, we are in 2020, but that's why I trade Bitcoin mostly and Ethereum, because then I can use good good trading good trading platforms. Scandinavia is horrible for stock trading platforms. It's just 10 years, 20 years behind. Talking of stocks, Tesla down 7%, while Bitcoin is kind of holding itself against the Nasdaq. Um, we're having some issues with um, a bandwidth. So hopefully that will go away. Maybe just this one a little bit. Error. YouTube not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Hopefully that will go away. And we're getting the close below. This is the line in the sand. Hopefully my stream didn't go. Oh, it's right. It's right under. It's right under. Bull stepping in. It's technically it's below, but it's not. If I were shorting those, yeah, on this, yeah, I think this is a good risk to reward short for people who want to take that. Yeah, definitely. Going into the no resistance zone and then 1 point here as resistance and then nothing. It's volume confirmed. We are close to closing hours. Yeah, I can't say anything else that this is probably a good shorting opportunity, even though I don't. That's what was not what I was hoping for. So probably going up here to confirm now. If we get the fail to break up below this line again now, then it's game over. It didn't come all the way down. It got resisted here. Doesn't this look very bearish? Very bearish indeed. Of course, you can have a whale coming in and just sending the price up, but the selling pressure now is starting to look immense. There is some volume coming in on the buy side here, but there is nothing here from a technical point of view. There is nothing here. Volume confirmed breakdown to the downside. Yeah, it's looking bearish. The only thing that can save this from going down is someone stepping in from GME group to Wall Street Bets to just yeah push it to the upside, but it's gonna be a tough battle for them now. We are basically in the no resistance zone. 1 point here of resistance from today's low, and that's it. So this is the absolutely last point of resistance. This is where we stopped this morning, and that also have a point from last night on the other side. So that's why we stopped here, because there are a little bit of resistance 1 day back at this point. But once this is broken, I mean, this was a good trade. Um, but once this is broken, you go into this, and then the next resistance is down here. So this is looking like a great short. Too bad. Too bad I can't take it. I would do the buy, but yeah, I'm not shorting this. I'm not gonna join with the hedge funds and these guys just to make a few bucks. Yeah, I can make that in Bitcoin. And apparently I'm gonna buy Tesla because Tesla is down 8%. That is buy the dip. So I make the money back in Tesla that I can't make on this beautiful short. But I hope you guys did this short, and I hope you make a lot of money. It's just personally, yeah, not gonna do it. But congrats to anyone who did this short here. This is how many percentage? This is a career making move. This is was like 15% short, and it's probably not over yet with a close below this, unless they can push it up below above this. I mean, we wigged down, I think, exactly to the wig that we closed at this morning, like the absolute low. So if there was any chance, it was down here for a reversal. It might come. So this was the target of this short. But I think I have a feeling we're going all the way down here. But there is a chance still for a last minute trade. Failure to break above this line, then this. Close down here, new low of the day. Maybe, no, not yet. Need to close below this. Then it's the lowest point it's been in the day. At this point, there is also a buying opportunity. So it's battling now for the lowest of the day. Is it going beneath it? I think it will. I don't see any bullishness here. Maybe on the RSI. Yeah, RSI went under 30 here. So that is the only bullish thing I can find here. Are the Wall Street guys stepping in? Are they defending this point? Apparently they are. With the last push to the upside. We're above this line again. But this was yeah. Maybe Roaring Kitty had a buy limit set in here just at the absolute minimum. But it's struggling. But closing above this line is at least something. So that was a good trade from here to the low of the day. But I still believe the most likely outcome is all the way down here. Maybe there's a chance if they can close. Well, there was one close above this line. It seemed to be reversing. Now they need to battle this line again and the moving average. But at the last possible point, we saw a bounce here. Absolutely last wig, the lowest, the wig of the day. I mean, phew. How much time left? Yeah, I think that's it for the opening hours. I think we are in after hours now. That's when we saw a big push last night to the upside. And close above this line again. How are we gonna see a total reversal? This thing is crazy. How big jump is that in within minutes? 20%. 20% jump to the upside within 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. And at the last possible week, I never seen anything like this. This is why I'm stunned. But this stock is risky. This stock is crazy. This feels more to me as gambling um, than trading. I don't know what to say. But yeah, from here to here, good trade. How was that risk to reward wise? 12 to the downside. Yeah, yeah, that's okay. But it's not over yet. So it came up, but it failed to break. Um, it failed to break the previously high here. So maybe some of you guys are trading the after hour market. Might just keep this going. This is funny. So it came inside between the 20 and the 50 moving average. So I might find a little bit of support here. Do we see any places where it bounces off the 20 moving average? Here, up here. You see volume completely stopped here. So what you see here might not be because after hour volumes are going to be tiny compared to when trades are open. So these prices, these can be manipulation, these can be anything. So I think this is our last candle. So I think this 109 is what we should have as the closing price. Or was that on the right candle? Yeah, I think this was the last candle closed here. So these things, I wouldn't trust too much in these things with this low volume. But this was fun, even though if it's hard to make good trades with a volatile stock like this, which jumped 20 percent within 3 minutes. I mean, yeah, what can you say? But at the break here, I mean, but you need to be willing to have high high stop losses. 7%, that's a lot. And I trade Bitcoin, and I think this is crazy. Because we don't even see movements like this in Bitcoin. Well, sometimes we do, but not every day. No, we don't see 20% within 20 minutes. Maybe back in the day we did. Oh, craziness, craziness. Still interesting to watch the aftermarket if there is going to be huge movements and price manipulation. So how were the volumes last night? Let's have a look at that. Yeah, same thing. Um, some big volume in the start. We don't see that now as we did last night. But last night was very bullish case, yeah. So today we sort of end a little bit up compared to, well, 20%. It's not a little bit, but compared to we ended yesterday. So let's see if tomorrow morning US time um, we are going to see the same thing. But crazy movements. I think, yeah, I'm gonna try to think out a good strategy for actually getting more trades, because with these huge movements, I think you kind of just need to risk it. Maybe smaller trades and more frequent, um, like buying here and just, yeah, maybe buy here, sell here, those kind of moves. Buy, buy at resistance, not at breakouts. I mean, we had some good breakouts today, and then we did some good trades, but maybe also buying within the formation when we hit resistance, and not be too just too small trades, frequent trading, and not be too afraid of the risk reward. not have stop losses maybe. Small trade, little bit of leverage, gamble at resistance levels. So how would RSI strategy have done today? Here, very good, very good. Just to bought here when we fell below 30. At this point, not so good. At this point, that would probably be a loss. Unless you just bought at the bottom and then sold after a few percentage of gains, but it's 10%. That's good enough. Now my RSI disappeared. Where did my RSI go? Nope. Just need to reload then. So I think that's pretty much it for today. We had a few people coming in watching. It's good fun. Maybe next time it will be more. I mean, my channel is quite new, so I'm still growing. But mostly doing Bitcoin stuff. But we will grow, and next time we will have more people. But when there are opportunities like this, you just need to jump on it. Sitting here trading anyways. RSI here, yeah, not good. I mean, if you buy at the bottom, but if you buy right when it crosses, when it crossed 30, not so good. Because then you would be buying here. And that's a big loss. Here, yeah, let's make the RSI a little bit bigger. Here at the cross of the 30 line, not a good trade. So the only good RSI trade was here. That was a good RSI trade. But first, then you would need to take a 10% loss. So yeah, maybe just set an RSI for this to want it to be below 20. Try that. But then you're not gonna do many trades. Maybe 25. 25 is maybe a good line. Combine that with support, and yeah, that might be a good tactic. Try that tomorrow. But yeah, this after hour volume is not really interesting, so I think I'm gonna end the stream here, and I'll hope to see you back, and bye for now.